Joe!
Don't you dare! There we go.
Okay, hello.
Yeah.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, Joe.
Hello, so what do you want me to do?
Catbird.
Catbug or gelatine? Alright. Okay, well, you know what they say. I don't have to tell you this because you already know. Let's see. Just remember, as you leave this room, if you don't go to other people's funerals, you do not go to other people's funerals, they won't come to yours. So, be courteous to everyone, especially dead people. And if I wasn't laughing, I probably could do something like Dr. Baxter, where he leans against this, and he's like, let me see, one of the professors here probably do it. I can't think of anything for him to say. He used to give a lecture of his, I could just read it. Something like, and the Reformation was the pinnacle that occurred after the Renaissance era. Why?
Is this a comedy show or a classroom?
Yeah, because I'm about to leave.
You have no authority here. You have nothing. You are nothing. Because you're not Canadian.
What?
Exactly. I don't know.
I'm a little
Do you have
scared.
any jokes?
Do you know Marx Brothers jokes?
Outside of a book. Or outside of a dog. A book is a man's best friend. Inside of a dog, it's too hard to read. How do you know if you're really in love?
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
You ask yourself the question, so would I mind being financially destroyed by this person I love? Really, that's a good question. I told Bridget I had it, and now I'm going to whip it out. My emergency puns.
Now's the time. It's an emergency.
It is, okay. So, you know what? You wouldn't know why I sometimes wear yellow pants. On those days, I got a pocket full of sunshine. It shows. It shows. Like Space Jam. Okay, so, John Deere's manure spreader is the only equipment the company won't stand behind.
I wouldn't stand behind that.
Time flies like an arrow. Fruit flies like a banana. Smaller babies may be delivered by a stork. Bigger babies may need a crane. Quoting the great Groucho Marx, there is one way to find out if a man is honest. The Korea, the countries, South Korea, it's got soul. You guys don't know geography, do you?
Oh, the soul. Oh my gosh.
Seoul, Seoul.
It's a city. Oh my gosh.
Oh, South Korea.
Yeah.
I get it. That's a funny joke. Tell it again.
South Korea's got soul.
Oh! She is the blonde. I'm the blonde.
In, out. No, longer.
Why don't I have puns?
It's
Where did
okay.
they go, Julian?
Stage fright.
Oh, I was in the same lecture hall the other day, and there was a lecture in the lecture hall, and it was by a communist. He took forever. So I said to my buddy, Hey buddy, you know this communist guy speaking? I think he's Stalin. And then he had tattoos, the communist. I don't like tattoos. And I said, see, he even has the marks. That they're on him. But you don't like it? You don't like those jokes? I made them myself. I'm sad. Okay, I think I have one more. I think it's up in the rafters. Hey, chill out. Go ahead, you guys are smart.
really made me look.
Another joke. This is on the spot. Really, just like look at this name. It's kind of boring.
We're staring at the back of your head, dude.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, hi. Hello. Okay, come on, Joe. Why can't you think of anything fun to say? Okay, I guess that's it.
Do you have a long joke, like one of those long stories?
I have a long story, but after you guys heard it. No. Okay, personal. So this is long. So I asked that girl to the dance. Done with that.
What?
Oh, no.
Personal story?
No, too long? Too long? Okay, so I'm thinking of another one.
Just a bridge it.
Wait,
What?
I don't know, give me some inspiration. You are my muse. All of you.
Oh, yeah. Good. I thought you were talking just
Okay.
me. I was creeped out for a
I
second.
know, exactly. Because none of you want to come up after me, do you?
Oh, I'll come.
I
up.
do.
Okay, darn it. Okay, you can take it. You can edit it out for me.
Yeah, jellyfish. There we go.
Hi guys.
Hi.
Well, we're about to wrap everything up today. I know, I'm just kidding.
Oh, we
Is it
have
working?
more.
Okay, because I really couldn't hear myself. You. What's your name? You. Come on, don't be shy. Yeah. How old are you?
Answer the question.
Her name is
You know what?
Haley.
I think I can guess your name. Your name is Chrissy, isn't it?
How did he know? Do another magic trick.
It's not magic. It's mind reading.
Oh, what am I thinking right now?
Do you want all the attention?
Gotcha, snap.
I did not address you. I addressed her. Now, I already know the answer, but how old are you?
Read my mind.
How old are you?
I'm.
Don't lie to me.
I don't know if you're lying.
I'll know if you're lying, yeah.
Pressure.
Are you shy?
No.
I don't think you're shy.
She's
Tell
a
me your age.
liar.
I'm sorry. Hi guys, I'm doing okay. Okay, can you just tell me your age? It's part of the joke, okay? I just
Tell me that.
Tell her the dang age.
What was the question?
How old are you?
I'm 14.
Wow, what a coincidence. Did you know I was 14 when I was your age? I just really wanted to tell that joke. That's all.
She must have been stalling.
That's all I needed. Tell that
Darling.
joke. Did you guys get the joke?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
No? Oh, you got it.
He said it's a coincidence that he. Never mind.
Alright, so this is a get to know Julian session. I'm sure you're all here for the same reason. You saw my flyer.
Oh yeah.
I am a mind reader. I know what you're all thinking.
What?
I've seen most of you before before you've seen me. If that's weird. Especially because I'm so famous, you've probably seen me on the TV and you would think it's the other way around. But I know you guys personally. I know your childhoods, your favorite color,
What's my favorite color?
your best friend's cousin's dog's name. Chucky. And I know they tried to trick you because they had this doghouse say Grover. But it's Chucky, isn't it? Yes? Yes. What did you want to tell me, little girl? Little girl. I know you like to be called little girl. You like to be younger than you really are. It's okay. Why don't you tell everyone your age?
25? No.
I'll pray for you. So do you guys have any questions about my life? Because I know everything about your life. Anything you want to know about me? Oh, yes, yes.
Tell us about your life from the beginning.
From the beginning. Wow, that was so long ago. Oh my. Well, I can't really remember it. But I knew my mom and she could remember giving birth to me. So since I could read her mind, I could see it pretty clearly.
Freaker.
It's not creepy.
Yes, it is.
It's not creepy.
Yes, it
If
is.
you guys developed your skills, you could read minds too. Did you know that?
No.
Let me teach you. Come up here.
Go.
Just gonna ask you what's your name. Please to public speaking. Come up here, Michelle. Come on. Come on, Michelle.
Her name.
Now that girl that wants all the attention, what's her name? You know it?
Yes.
Elizabeth? No, it's Anna Marie. Anna Marie Mutine Sanderson. Yeah. Isn't it cool? It's cool to know people, know things about people. Things that they wouldn't expect you to know. You can totally start conversations that way. Meet a lot of great people. And you can know who's a great person. Because you can read their minds. Do you want to learn how to read Anna Marie's mind?
I do, yes.
Anna Marie, come up here. Stand over here. Come on. You stand on this side of the room, show this audience. You stand on this side of the room to show this audience. Okay. Anna Marie. Something gives me the feeling you were in beauty pageants when you were younger, right? Right? But you were, right? What?
I used to be the star of Toddlers and Tiaras.
Yeah. Yes, she was. I recorded her episode. I saw it on my DVR once. It was nice. That's how I knew her name. Anyway, Anna Marie, let's get to know some things about you. Where'd you buy this shirt?
Oh,
Do you remember?
my yes. The same place you got your shirt. That's where I first saw you. You don't remember.
Do you all feel like you've met me somewhere before?
Yes.
Yes. No.
Yeah.
Really? Oh. Anyways, what if I were to tell you that this audience was not randomly selected? That you guys all came here for a reason.
Twist ending.
A reason. But I won't tell you the reason. I will wait until you all develop your minds like mine. Then you can read my mind and know the reason. Right? Anyways, I'm going to teach you a few tricks about reading Anna Marie's mind. Look really hard into her. Most people will tell you it's in the eyes. Anna Marie, show her your eyes. But that's wrong. Show her your teeth. It's in the eyes and the teeth. Do you see the differences? See, isn't it weird how you can notice this from such a far distance? Right now I'm seeing her first pet, the goldfish. Do you see it? Yes. Do you? That's not what I was seeing in there. I made that up. Focus. Focus.
I'm ready. Okay.
Do you think she's a little nervous?
Oh, a little bit.
You think she needs to,
Loosen up?
yeah, ruffle
Sure.
her feathers a bit?
Why not?
Yeah, shit, do a dance. Do a dance. No, do the hokey pokey. It's what you always like to do. Yeah, makes her comfortable. I know that. Okay, do you feel better now? See, I should be a psychiatrist, right?
Right.
Right. Anyways, watch this. So, Michelle here doesn't know it, but she knows it. The basics to reading minds. You just have to look really hard into her eyes, okay? Really hard. You're already picking up some things. I can see it in your eyes.
Now, what happens if I
Now
close
you
my
look
eyes?
really hard into her eyes. Watch this, guys. This is an experiment that was tried in the late 1700s when two people were trying to read each other's minds. You guys have to look a little harder. I feel a migraine coming on. Okay, now stop. The room just twisted around, didn't it?
Whoa.
Yes. Now wait. Watch this, you guys. This is the weirdest part. Michelle, is that girl over there with the camera your sister? Bridget?
Why, yes, she is.
Switch bodies. And Anna Marie. Do you have any siblings in the audience?
Yes, I do.
Are they up there next to each other? Those two, first, second row?
Yes, they are.
Weird, huh? Okay, give a round of applause for these people. You guys are good. You guys are good. Get off of me. I don't know how to take it back.
Sue it for all he's worth.
Okay, I'm done.
Easy.
Anna Marie's turn.
Well, I don't have very many jokes, but I hope you guys don't mind if I pull out a dumb blonde one.
Oh no, girl.
Okay, good. Well, there was once a dumb blonde sitting in the coach section of an airplane, and she was going to Chicago. So while the airplane was up in the air, she decided, well, she was, very successful. She was very pretty. She walked up and sat in first class. So the stewardess came up to her and said, "Ma'am, I'm very sorry, but you can't sit here. You have to go sit back in coach." And she responded, rather, snobbily, snoodoo. She responded, "I'm young, I'm beautiful, I'm going to Chicago," and she wouldn't move. So the stewardess asked her again, "Ma'am, I'm very sorry, but you have to move back into coach." She said, "I'm young, I'm beautiful, and I'm going to Chicago." So the stewardess went and got, I believe it was the co-pilot. She said, she told the co-pilot she was having trouble with the passenger, and she needed the passenger to move. So the co-pilot came out. The co-pilot told her, with all the authority that a co-pilot has, that she had to go back into coach. And she responded, "I'm young, I'm beautiful, and I'm going to Chicago." So the co-pilot went up and talked to the pilot who was flying the airplane. And he said, "There's this passenger, we're having a lot of trouble with her because she just can't move. She's a blonde. All she says is that she's young, she's beautiful, and she's going to Chicago. Oh, and she's a blonde." And the pilot said, "Wait, is she a dumb blonde?" And he said, "Yeah, I think she is." And the pilot said, "Oh, my wife is a dumb blonde. I speak blonde. Let me go talk to her." The pilot went up to her, whispered a couple words in her ear. She got up, apologized, and rushed right back to her seat in coach. The pilot came and sat back down, and the co-pilot and the stewardess looked at him in awe and shock. "What did you say to her?" So he told her, "Oh, well, it was really very easy. I told her first class wasn't going to Chicago."
That was good.
So, I don't entirely really have very many other jokes, but 2 men walked into a bar, and the third man ducked. And let's see, I think that actually might have been it, just 2 jokes, but that's okay. Let's see, as regards to stories, there was once a group of people who decided to play hide and seek in a room very much like this one. But there was a problem. None of the people hiding had actually designated a seeker. So they were hiding for like 20 minutes before they realized there was no one searching for them. So that each one of them, independently and individually, decided they would be the seeker. They all bumped into each other in the dark and tagged each other, which was a huge problem because no one could figure out who won or lost the game. Unfortunately, it turns out that the room was in a movable truck, and they had moved the location from one building to another by mistake, and so they didn't know where they were. So they came out, and it was extremely dark outside, and it was, furthermore, it was raining and thundering, and all the people were dead lost, and they couldn't guide them by the stars, they couldn't guide them by a compass, they didn't have any way of knowing how to get back home. And so finally someone said, well, let's just pull out a phone and call somebody. And they all realized at that point that they had a telephone, that they had cell phones, and so they all pulled out the cell phones and pulled up their apps, which told the direction, and then they all like face palmed because they were so scared. No. And so that was really some randomly, horribly stupid thing that I just made up on the spot. You can totally tell I made it up.
You made it up? Wow!
And so, would anyone like a turn?
Tell us a personal story.
Oh dear, a personal story.
Deepest,
So many of
darkest
them.
secret.
Deepest,
A
darkest
secret story? A deep, dark secret?
Skeleton in the closet.
Maybe I should tell you guys the story of how I once pet a shark.
Yes.
You think? You think I should tell you the story of how I pet a shark?
Good.
It wasn't as bad as it sounds. You see, there was the shark. I reached my hand out, and I touched it. And that was pretty much it.
What?
No, I should probably tell you the other details of the story, which will make you go, oh my gosh, that really is not as bad as it sounds. I should probably tell you that the shark was really only about this big. I should probably also tell you that the shark was in a little plastic container at the zoo. I should probably also tell you that there were people on the other side of the container encouraging the line of people to walk up and pet the shark. But if you just say that you pet a shark, then everybody automatically assumes that you've got guts.
You should change your middle name to Dangerous.
Oh, that was my middle name. I actually had to change it out of that because every time that I told people my middle name is Dangerous, they thought that I was joking and no one ever took me seriously. It was kind of a bummer because I was going into the therapy sessions and they said, yeah, we know that people have problems. What's your name? And I said my middle name is Dangerous. They kept me in there for 2 more years.
Oh my god.
So yeah, it was a problem. I really had to change it. And I decided, to change my last name too. My last name, oh my gosh, was Swordfish. Dangerous Swordfish. No one ever believed me about that one. So that was crazy. Oh, did I tell you what I was in the sessions for? Now, you'd think that I was in the sessions for something like alcohol or substance abuse. No. I was in there because I really liked tall buildings. I really liked them, but I still do. They're really nice, but I don't get out my ladder anymore.
Oh
my gosh. There was this one building, I think it was some building in Toronto, CN Tower. They had to hire a bunch of people who were brave enough to come up and get me down. But I wouldn't come down because I was comfortable up there. And I like the view very much. Yeah, they've since banned me from all tall buildings everywhere.
How
It's really sad. I mean, I tried to make my house have a tall building when I built my house. The contractors apparently knew where I was. They refused flat out. They said, no way, Jose, we're not going to be held responsible for another 20-day sit-out on top of the building. Yeah. Good times. It was a lot of fun up there, I'll tell you that. I did a lot of cloud watching, a lot of people watching. I really like to watch the people who are watching me. Those are the best. I mean, there are people who, they just take photos of you. I've got all their pictures on the wall. I took photos of them. It was fun. It was really fun. But, you know, I kind of got hungry because I didn't come down to eat. So I ended up like, you know, people they had to like fly an airplane by and drop little packages down to me. Sometimes they missed. But the people down there always had a feast when they missed. Except for the one time that they missed and they hit a guy on the head. He was nicer after that. He had apparently been a real Scrooge. Everyone was so happy that he got hit on the head. They actually sent me a letter thanking me. I was so happy. Turns out he was like, you know, some politician. And everyone was now really, really happy that he actually fulfilled all of his campaign promises. So, yeah. They were so happy. They gave me cash reward. I never understood that part. But, yeah. Oh, and aside from tall buildings, I also had a problem with submarines. I used to sneak onto every submarine that I could find. And all the ship people, the crew, they got to know my name. It was really fun. But they kind of didn't like it because I would hang out right where they never expected me to hang out. I listened in on all their secret meetings because I was on the roofs. I mean, you'd think it's a submarine. They'd spot you if you're on the roof. I mean, it's like, you know, pretty short roofs. But for whatever reason, maybe it's because I was wearing all black, maybe it was because I had a ski mask on, they never spotted me, would you believe it? So, yeah, I know a lot of stuff that I can't tell you about, because if I do, they'll kill me. So, well, honestly, I could kill you if I told you, but I don't want to go there. So yeah, that's why I was within the, you know, that's why I had help and therapy and all that stuff. They helped me out, yeah. They helped me to see that, you know, if there's a submarine with a locked door, I should go pick the door because it's wrong. It's someone's private property. So I decided I would solve that problem myself by buying my own submarine. And now I lock it every day and I pick the lock myself. And oh my gosh, it's so much fun. It works really. It works wonders. But then there's a third problem that I have. And NASA has banned me from their grounds. That's all I'm legally allowed to tell you. Basically, they decided that they got to know me really well. They named a constellation after me, the Bothersome Constellation. Yeah. It was awesome. Oh my gosh, good times. Yeah. And then, oh, I had this stint once. It was really great. There was this national manhunt for me because it was the stupidest thing ever. I was standing admiring this really expensive car, and I walked away, and someone thought I stole it. I mean, and gee willikers, you get out of a car for 2 seconds, people think you steal it. I mean, like, they caught that on camera, but they didn't catch the fact that I walked away. And then, that was when I was moving to Australia, so I kind of left the country, and I heard later that they were searching for me all over the place, but, you know, they didn't find me until I found out what was happening, and that was when the real car thief came. The real car thief was so upset because he recognized me as the girl who sits on the buildings. He did not want me to be found. I don't know why. I just don't know why, but the guy was nuts, so there we go. So he turned himself in voluntarily, and I was cleared of the crime. But when they found out about that at the abuse center, that I was, you know, the object of a manhunt, they put me under, like, special watch. It took a couple days to convince them that was all, you know, just a big misunderstanding. They were really shocked that it was just a big misunderstanding. I mean, like, gosh, they must get big misunderstandings there all the time. Don't they know about that? Anyway. So that's just a couple of interesting stories about me, about life in general. And yeah. Oh, I see that a lot of these faces here are new. You guys might not have ever been here before. My gosh. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever met you guys. You guys, wow, a fresh audience. I should tell my other joke. Nah.
I won't. It'll bore you guys way too much. Yeah. There we go. So who would like Mr. Mike?
Hey, Nikki or Chrissy haven't gone yet.
Or Michelle.
Michelle's gone.
Nikki.
Wait, Michelle?
How about Christy go and I'll go
Did
next?
Michelle have her turn?
I'll do it.
Yes.
Hey, what's going on in the house tonight? Party people, hi.
Hello.
How you guys doing?
Doing good.
Good tonight? Alright, cool. So, I don't know if you noticed when you came in, but every guest here tonight gets a special prize. Everyone look under your seats. Sorry, it's over there.
I didn't look.
Oh,
The prize is disappointment.
that's the prize.
How
Welcome to reality. Alright, so I'm gonna pull over this special podium so I can feel like a teacher.
Teach us.
Now, all night, you guys have been asking the speakers different questions, but now I'm gonna turn the tables and I'm gonna ask you guys some personal questions about your lives. Okay. But let's start off with a couple riddles. So guys, what is at the end of a rainbow?
Pot of gold.
Yes.
The Lucky Charms guy.
No. A W. Yes, alright. What has one eye but cannot see?
The letter I.
No. A needle.
That was just like whoosh.
Detail.
Are you okay?
Alright, okay, any requests?
You know what the eye
What do you guys want?
Chrissy doesn't
around
just
part
make it last
so
year, guys.
Oh.
I do have, wait, what? What, Shane?
Oh, Chrissy needs you to explain the last joke.
No. I don't really even get that myself. Someone else can explain that. I don't. I do have a song memorized by a certain rapper. Who's rapping this. His name is Sir Mix-a-Lot,
Baby got back!
and it's a little inappropriate. So it needs to be a little censored.
Go ahead. You're great.
I don't know if I want to, but if I do rap it, I'm going to need some backup dancers. So who would like, okay, like that, yes, you. Everyone with their hands up, come up and dance.
Thank you.
Behind me. And I need someone to do like some kind of beat for me.
I'll do it.
All right, Shane. Okay, you ready? Chris, you can come on up here if you want.
I gotta make it look like I'm an audience though, okay?
I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. When a girl walks through my city, really makes dinner and bang in your face, you get sprung. When I pull up, cause you know